Ladies and gentlemen, the Tour de France is back, and today was stage 6, and I just had to share my thoughts with you as this is the most beautiful sport in the world. Today, the cyclists were going to compete to get to the top of the Col de Tourmalet. It's an iconic mountain that our favorite Tadej Pogacar, aka Superman, has gotten to the top of last time, so he will be trying to go as a reigning champion. From the jump, we have Mads Petersens wearing the green jersey, which means he's the sprinting champion, and Victor Campenaerts right there, who's wearing the yellow and black. The green jersey, he's going to try to go ahead and get the intermediate sprints, which he can add points to this green jersey so that he can overall wear the sprinting green jersey. Whereas Victor Campenaerts, the guy that was with him, is not really a sprinter at all. He's just going to be tag teaming with him, probably begging him to stay with him to go to the next climb. But ultimately, he's going to be acting as a satellite rider, which is where he's going to get so far ahead in the race where everybody else will eventually catch up with him. And then he can Ricky Bobby shake and bake his leader, Jonas Vingegaard, who's probably the second best in the world, all the way to the front. Well, in the second climb, we have Ben O'Connor. This guy, he's a Australian. He's a phenomenal cyclist. A lot of people thought he would be very much more competitive. He finished third, I believe, in one of the tours and never found the same kind of form. So today it was very hopeful to see him very strong, very fit. But again, you're not going to get to the top of the Tourmalet all by yourself. The peloton does a wonderful job of letting Lenny Martinez and Valentin Pintere get ahead and kind of fight their way out to the top of the mountain. I cannot emphasize how dominant Team UAE is at the Col de Tourmalet, as they even dropped the yellow jersey, who he was a fun story, but this team, it's a loaded chamber. I can't even tell you. They just release the hounds one by one. One will get tired after dropping half the field. The next one will get up and drop the entire field. This is some stuff that we probably saw, Team Ineos do like 10 years ago, Team Sky do 15 years ago. Dare I say Lance Armstrong do 25 years ago. And the final teammate, Del Toro, who's going to win the Tour Sunday himself, releases Tadej Pogacar off into the Tourmalet. Everybody else is just hoping they can survive, hoping they can catch up to this, because the speed at which Tadej goes, no man travels that fast. This is putting meters, putting miles, putting minutes between him and the rest of the pack. This is incomprehensible. I mean, again, we don't count Lance Armstrong for anything, but Lance would do this sort of thing, but it was not even as impressive as the fact that Tade can do this in the modern day cycling when we have the bikes, we have the technology, and he's still just crushing everyone. Unfortunately, Trahan, who wore the yellow jersey, did bump wheels with a teammate on a switchback. Heroically finished the race, but he is out. So he's a great sport about it. If you want to go see his Instagram, he is posted all about it. Superman actually dominated the field. As he laughs, he takes a bow. Sky is falling in cycling world. This man has dominated the next best man. If this guy wasn't even in the tour for a couple years, Tade would have had 5 Tour de France's, 6 including this year's tour when he wins. Absolutely dominating the field. Remco Evenepoel can't even beat Del Toro, the future of the cycling sport. Remco said this day wasn't even going to be tough. I know he's the worst at trash talking, but he can't beat the first, he can't beat the second, and now he can't even beat the third. So this is a spectacle, to be assured. This man is an absolute engine. I know people have joked that he has an engine in his bike, literally, but no, he's just, like 11 from Stranger Things. Like that's him, but for cycling. The narrative went away that this man was raised with a old man trainer and a diary and tracking all his VO2 maxes, trainings, all his diets. This kid's a science experiment. He is phenomenal. He loves cycling and he loves winning. And right there, the rainbow, that means world champion. As a cycling fan, it's incredible to see the world champion dominate in the Tour de France as well. And you got Jonas Vingegaard being a great friend of him as well. That's also good to see them be good acquaintances. We got the French president as well. He's very supportive of the tour so they can get the roads shut down at the same time for that day. This has just been unbelievable.